Fear and self-doubt will keep you off track and won't let you accomplish what you need to hit. Peace, family. Clive Morrison, the black businessman. And this is the end of week report where I'm just talking about the end of week. This is the first week that I'm really truly diving into it. And really this is a video more about what's going on and how I'm coming along, right? So I've been creating the end of day reports. They've been kind of bland and when I say bland, they haven't been really detailed to myself because I haven't been on track to what I really wanted to do. I've been going back and forth with so much of what I wanted to do. And then I really did an assessment today. I went up Stone Mountain, as you can see here. And when I went up there, I had a lot of clarity today. I had a lot of clarity, faced myself, which is very difficult because I'm always the one, coaching people. Hey, you're not looking at this. Hey, you can think about that. Hey, what's going on with this? And today I had to really face myself and coach myself. I asked myself, if you were coaching yourself, what would you tell yourself? And I said, if you were coaching yourself, you say, you're not clear. You're not focused. And you're scared. I'm like, scared of what? You're scared of being the man that God put you on this earth to be. You're scared of living up to your full potential. You're scared of the power that's within you. And when I looked at that, when I thought about that, when I heard that, I was like, word. So what did that mean? What did that actually mean? What was I scared of? I was scared that I wasn't good enough. I was scared that people would find out about me or, I would make the mistakes. And what I find out about, I don't even know what find out about me is, that I'm not the person that they think I am, right? That is where the find out. And I don't even know who people think I am, right? They're like, some people are like, he's a business guru. He knows what he's talking about. And I'm like, nah, I still got 100 things to do in my own business. But I still want to be able to get it to where in my business, I still want to lead other people in business, right? And then, so I'm scared. I'm like, I want to lead people, but am I a leader? Then I had to go back to what my definition of leadership was. I'm going this way. Do you want to come with me? That's all I can do is just an invitation. And I said, it's just an invitation. Am I good enough? The marketplace will let me know. And if I'm not good enough, then I'll build myself up to be good enough, which has happened, right? And I didn't understand I was taking these things and I was executing on some of these things, right? Like I would go out there, I would make deals, but you know what? Everything that wasn't a success hurt me. I had a brother, failed expectations. I didn't deliver. That hurt me. You see what I'm saying? That hurt. Because I want everybody who come through my way to be successful. And I couldn't just pin it on him like, he was wrong. Nah, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I was like, I'm still living these stories out. I'm still living behind these things. I'm still living in these stories of that I can't. I've helped people. I've helped many people, but I've also failed. And I'm scared of that. Right? And it's not that I'm not going to be scared of it. It's that I've let it paralyze me. I keep making videos for the Black Businessman. I hold the Wednesday classes. I've been reaching out to people now, but I'm like, you got to dive in. And it was at an event yesterday. And somebody said to me, they said, what do you do? I was with a group of black men. I help businesses scale and put in systems. And I didn't tell them what I was here for, the purpose. That was the last. I said, I have a little community of black men that were doing. Nah. I didn't speak with power. We have a community of black men that are changing the world. We have a community of black men that are looking to make impact, that are building businesses that are going to change things. That's what we're doing here. We're building a business that's making an impact that's going to change the world. And I'm not hiding from that. Is it scary? Yeah, hell yeah. Then who I gotta be? Because I'm like, yo, this is me right here. But I understand I ain't gotta do it alone. Because that's why we building community. Because it's not all on me. That's the other thing I had to realize. The burden is not all on me. It's me and the community building together. Because I can't do nothing without them having the skills. See, brothers come to me who are skillful. Brothers come to me who are skillful, who are nice at what they do. And that's where we talk about it. So it's not a point of that I got to do it all alone, but I still want to live up to my full, but there's no but in there. I don't have to do it alone. And on that journey, it's all of us living up to our full potential, pushing each other to live up to our full potential. That is it. That is it. A group of men living up to their full potential, having a community. So what is the goal of the Black Businessman? Let me start with this. 1,000 black men in the next 3 years. And in those 3 years, what those black men are going to do is they're going to be able to pay themselves, put away 20%, and hire 3 people. That's the end goal, right? That's the end goal to begin with. Now, some brothers are going to be doing 20, 30, 100 employees, getting money, 7, 8 figures, all of that. But think about if we have 1,000 men just employing people. Somebody's paycheck is coming from them. Somebody's livelihood. When you write that check, and I think about that all the time when I pay my employees, I'll be like, man, that's how they eat. That's how they live. And so one day somebody was asking me, what's your job, Clive? You know, I was like, my job to make sure you have a job every day. You know, that's my job, to make sure that the revenue's coming in, the clients are coming in, people are coming in, to be able to give you a job, to be able to execute and do what you like to do and do what you're good at. Building this Black Businessman, building a community, right? That was the mission. That's the mission for the next 3 years. The next thing is, what is the mission of that? We do that in the 3 years. That's what it's going to look like. All men living up to their full potential, building businesses. Then we want to build a community of black men that where we can do business with each other, right? If there's a problem, you have a community that can mitigate it. If you need help, there's a community that can help. Each one teach one in the truest sense. We all become resources. We all are resources. That is what we're doing here. We're not trying to do. That's what we're doing here. That's what I'm building. That's what we're building. That's what I bring the brothers in to build with me, who come in here, brothers who come every Wednesday. That's what we're here to build. Not just be playing around, not here talking, but we're here actually building. So we have a community. Brothers just doing business with each other. We have the accountability. So accountability a lot of times like holding somebody accountable for something, right? But we're looking at accountability to say, hey, I'm checking in with you to make sure that you're doing what you said you were going to do. It's not me to put on anything on you. I'm just holding you to what you said you were going to do. And then it's like, my brother didn't do it. Why couldn't we do it, my brother? What happened? What's going on? I know there's no compassion, but I'm not here for that. We're here to push. We're here to encourage. We're here to lift up. Does the work got to get done? Yeah. And I hear people, they're like, oh, shut up, do whatever. That's if you think that's how you're going to get people to do things, that's cool. If you think that talking crazy to people that's your way. I've learned this, is that brothers need compassion. Brothers need motivation. Brothers need to understand that they can fail. They're not dumb for failing. And all failure is that it's something that I wanted to happen and it didn't happen. That's all it is. You wanted something to happen and it didn't happen. So my goal is to say, hey, am I living up to my full potential? Because yes, do I want this liberation to happen? Yes. Do I want to get all the resources? Yes. Do I want to build a community? Yes. But can I guarantee it? No. Only thing I can say is, Clive, have you lived up to your full potential? That's all you can do, my brother. Have you lived up to your full potential? That's what this community is about. And I want every brother to know that they have a power within them to make a change, to help and do the impact. And I want myself to know that, Clive, you have the power to make an impact. I'm not throwing the onus on just brothers. I'm gonna have to live that too. I have to ask myself every day, am I living up to my full potential? Am I growing into it? Am I pushing myself? It's easy to relax and be like, yo, you know what, man? Forget everything. There's going to be days like that where it's like, yo, I've had days like that. My brothers I've talked to my brothers like, yo, forget everything. I don't care. But then you wake up, you know that's not the path you want to go down. You know that's not the end road, because you know that road can lead to ugly places. That road of despair, that road of thinking nothing is worth nothing, that road that you ain't good enough, that road that it doesn't matter, that leads to bad places, that can lead you into some harmful places in your own mind and end you up in situations that you like, man, I done dug a hole for myself. That led me to 20 years. That led me into 20 years, and when I'm in there, almost not coming out. Because I'm like, yo, I don't even care. There's some brothers that didn't come out because they lost all hope, because their mind went down that road of despair. I'm not hiding no more, man. This is who I am, man. You know, I'm Clive Morrison, man. I'm my daddy's son, man. I'm Clive Morrison Jr., man. You know, and my father, you know, I love my dad. You know, he passed away when I was 13, but he taught me a lot of lessons. As I learned, you know, it's so crazy because I learned so much more about him after he passed. And those things that I learned about him was like, yo, he was on a mission. He was making things happen, and I didn't understand that. I've just worked with so many brothers who are on a mission that I know that this mission is worthy. I know that because they're going to try to be like, yo, we don't care. We ain't nothing. We just out here playing around. We don't want to do nothing. We're not right for families. We don't want to be in our community. We don't want to make an impact. That's what they're going to tell us. They're going to have the media. That's why I have it where doing the interviews, highlighting brothers. If you haven't caught one of the interviews yet, make sure you check on the interviews on the channel. Because this channel is going to highlight brothers that are making an impact in their community. They have a service. And you'll see when they have a service, they're also doing other things. It's crazy. But that's how it is. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video. It's supposed to be an end of the week video. Because it's end of the week, and what am I focusing on? But it's bigger than this. One, being back in the saddle of my cleaning business, making sure that I'm getting to the point where it can grow again. We've had some good cleaners. We have some good people on the team. We have great, I shouldn't even say good. They're great. They're amazing. I have some amazing people on the team. Peter, operations, Donna, taking on the phone calls, all the girls in the field. Man, Kiana, Maria, Alejandra, they, you know, just being out, Lorena, you know what I'm saying, Adrian. So just the people out in the field who've come and gone, and we're just building back up and building everything. That's got to be a priority. Number two is to build up the community of black men, the black businessman. That is the community I'm building up. All the brothers who come every Wednesday, come to the class. I'm building out the community. By this time, the community should be there. Now it is, you got to DM us, because we got to know who you are coming in this community, rocking with us. Come through. We're talking business. We're growing, building, making it happen. So that means that this week right here, what do I have to do? I have to build out the community for the black businessman. I have to get the flyers for Sonia's Clean Sweep, because we pass out, our goal is 5,000 flyers a month in all these communities, right? I have to do reach outs. I have to start making phone calls to all the brothers and start talking to them, having conversations. I got to set up the interviews, because now I'm going to start interviewing brothers, highlighting that. That's what we're doing, right? And I'm going to have KPIs behind these things where I can start really tracking the numbers, because I'm focused on those two things right there. Now, do people come to me and still want to hire me for business? And yeah, those are one-off projects. I've realized that I can't take on little projects, that my team has to take on a bigger clients that need bigger services, right? That are able to take it on, where they can expand and grow. I'm putting out what I say is business. And I'm going to give this caveat. I focus on local businesses because a local business has so much impact, people don't even realize it, right? There's people who are doing 6-7 figures just on a local business nobody don't know them, nobody don't know their company. They just running around here and you can do your business like that. And so that's my focus. Products, they can be done, of course, e-commerce, multi-billions, you know what I mean? So I'm not even saying that. This is not my lane, right? Just not my lane. And I'm not a software developer either, right? So I just know my lane is local businesses. So I help local businesses with that. But what we want to do here at the Black Businessman is we're focused on community accountability. Community accountability, highlighting Black men. All right. Anyways, it's another week. I'm gonna be coming through with the videos. I'm gonna be dropping everything I have. The community's up. Appreciate you guys. And I just wanted to share this with you and just let you know what the vision I'm on. All right. Stay focused. Stay blessed. Peace.